Time for story time.
Actually, time for gameplay.
What?
This is no cassette video.
What? But the title led me to believe.
Whoa.
The episode number.
Well, I had to squeeze this whole block of 2 videos here. I wanted to squeeze in just like a lot of the side stuff out of the way because I desperately want this LP to end in a certain amount of updates. But we are actually playing one mission that gets like a harder difficulty later because it actually unlocks something for beating it.
Okay.
This is the one time.
Boss, you okay?
So this is the extreme difficulty version of the boss fight with Quiet.
Okay.
Silent assassin.
Something weird whenever you replay, or when you play the later missions that are like harder versions of earlier story missions, all of the story stuff and cutscenes still play in them. I don't know, which is a little weird. But yeah.
Now, can you unlock the water kick move in order to catch her off guard?
I wish. But yeah, when we did the quiet boss fight before, we're doing this as Vapor Snake, of course.
Yes.
Beforehand, you can just like airdrop supply boxes on her damn head.
Yes.
In the extreme version, it was
wonderful.
Yeah, in the extreme version of this fight, they actually changed how that works. And in fact, she will just dodge out of the way. You can no longer drop boxes on her head.
She knows your tricks.
Yeah, she fucking knows. Man.
To dance with someone is to truly understand them.
Zero visibility. If you can't mark them, you don't stand a chance. Stay sharp.
But a rocket strike would probably still do the trick.
I actually think she dodges out of the way the rocket strikes sometimes, too.
Oh, wow, all right.
Yeah. But there is a strategy that worked very well in the original boss fight that I did not do that also works very well in the extreme version of the fight, which is just dropping a fucking tank into the battlefield.
Yes, I was aware of this. I was aware of this because I saw Ragni put up a video not too long ago. And people should watch her Watch Dogs 2 LP. It's very good.
Oh, right. She did a Watch Dogs 2.
Enemy's line of sight. Get into position undetected and attack from behind or the side.
Should probably watch that because I never finished playing Watch Dogs 2, even though I enjoyed playing it a lot more than the first Watch Dogs.
They are past the good part, I think.
Oh, I do know there is a part where it kind of all goes down the drain a little, like 2/3, 3/4 of the way through there or something, but it starts off good at least, which I can't say about the first Watch Dogs, where you go see the famous Chicago's to play baseball.
There we go. Hey, you
Hey,
got
Quiet.
a big gun? I got a big gun too.
Yep. But yeah, Quiet has a lot of health on the extreme version. And the tank actually doesn't do that much damage to her, so it just takes a little bit of shooting her. So we'll be skipping around this fight a bit, because it took me like, I don't know, 10 minutes or something. But it is very easy to just track where she's going, just staying in one spot. Also, I gotta say, I really like seeing the tank treads deform to the terrain.
Yeah,
That's really,
yeah.
that's really cool.
Not quite as much as the terrain in a brief moment there, but it's good.
Yeah.
It's still good.
But yeah, Quiet basically does not pose a threat anymore when you're in a tank because her gun does almost no damage to it. I guess the only thing you would really have to worry about is if she's close to the tank and if she dodges away, she'll throw grenades at you, and
Yeah.
that can do some damage. But I just love that the tank automatically comes with 100 rounds in its cannon. That feels like I'm cheating. It feels like there should be like 10 rounds in it or something.
They know who they're sending it to.
Yeah. I recently saw also a really cute mod, a texture mod somebody made for the cardboard box, where it's like got little messages and drawings from Mother Base soldiers written on it, like "Good luck, boss" and stuff.
No, that's amazing. I love it.
It's really cute. Yeah, some of the other stuff I've seen recently. Somebody tried to mod a PT-esque mission into the game where you have to rescue Norman Reedus.
Because he got trapped inside the game, Tron style.
Yeah. Oh man, that's gonna happen in Death Stranding. Speaking of Death Stranding...
Stop looking at my dick and get me out of this video game.
Yeah, help me!
It's not fun for me. What's wrong with you?
This will be a thing I'll cover in greater detail later, but there has been a group of people who have held firm to the belief ever since this game came out that all these years since all the Konami shit happened, this has actually all been a secret ruse to trick us. And in fact, Death Stranding is a new Metal Gear Solid game.
The truthers.
Yeah,
Kojima truthers.
They are Kojima truthers. And in fact, Death Stranding is 1, Metal Gear Solid 0, and 2 is also Silent Hills at the same time. Yeah, it's
If that were true, wouldn't you want to, like, not believe it so you get to enjoy the reveal too?
Yeah. But, yeah, there's some incredible, there is, like, 1 or 2 YouTube accounts that basically nonstop make videos about this thing they call the Ruse Cruise. And they are very similar to, like, flat earther, truther style conspiracy videos.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta say, as far as single topic YouTube channels go, there are worse ones.
Yeah. But this one account makes videos that are, on average, about 2 hours long.
Oh my god. There's not even that much of the game.
No! Oh. Quiet.
What?
It's right behind me. I heard her gun click. Hold on, Quiet. I'm coming. There you are.
Did you get her? Abilities of hers.
Your crew is just really bored of this. Move in and finish her, please. God.
We already have one Quiet. Speaking of conspiracy theories, there were a bunch for Metal Gear Solid 5 before it came out, too. One of the really big, widely held...
How did those pan out, by the way?
All of them were wrong, except for one. But it was the only one that was also like, yeah, I can totally buy that. There's actual evidence for it. One of the really big ones for a long time was this idea that we were actually secretly playing as Gray
Where did your
Fox.
fucking tank go?
Whoa.
Whoa.
The conspiracy was that we were actually playing as Gray Fox disguised as Big Boss. I don't know why. But anyways, the reason why you want to do this mission is it gets a Sniper Wolf costume for Quiet.
We were just talking about her.
Yeah.
Killing her would be a waste. Bring her back here.
But yeah, they still, like, make you do this whole kill her or don't kill her thing and all the cutscenes afterwards, so we're just gonna skip that.
And without outfit, they can breathe. I mean, she can breathe a little better.
All right. I've got so many Mother Base coins.
You could just buy a mother base.
Yeah.
Against Angola's MPLA government. They're assembling an armored column to the north of Nova Braga Airport.
Proxy war without end. Are you sure that isn't the name of this
We've been
game?
contracted by the MPLA to put a stop to them. But the civil war will keep burning on, whether we accept this job or not. Another East-West proxy war with the communist MPLA
Something
on one
that I
side,
think
and the capitalist-funded CFA on the
all
other.
the Metal Gear games up to this have been really good at, which is something that was pointed out to me on the Abnormal Mapping podcast episode on Zone of the Enders 2, actually.
Yeah.
Is how you're never doing the same thing too much. Like there's always something new coming, some new style of gameplay happening, right? Like every boss fight has its own like logic or trick, or you're sniping to cover Emma go across the pontoons, or just something more than the puzzle game of figuring out cameras and guard patterns.
Yeah.
And like, by being open world, Metal Gear Solid 5 gives you the option to do that yourself. Mm-hmm. An option that you, in like these 3 playthroughs, are definitely taking advantage of. But like, most people are going to find a thing or two that works for them.
Yeah, absolutely.
And do that for every mission for which it works.
Yeah, that is definitely like a weird trade-off in this game. Because even when I was playing it my first time, I did notice after a while, like, oh, I have fallen into a play style that works very well, which is the silenced trank sniper rifle and quiet, and we just wipe everything out from a mile away. By the way, now the Intel team is good enough that they can just actively track targets on the map for us,
Awesome.
so that's cool.
Anyway, I was talking through that whole briefing. We're eliminating an armor column. Cool, got it.
Yep, it's it is probably the mission type that pops up I guess there are 2 mission types that pop up very frequently in this game, which is you need to rescue a target and you need to blow up vehicles.
Take out a man, blow up a thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Which is like, yeah, it does feel repetitive after a certain point, despite the breadth of gameplay options there are if you do choose to use all of them. And I, like, it kind of accidentally, probably halfway on purpose, falls into the theme of, like, never-ending war, just being the same shit over and over. But also, I do think this is also, in part, due to, like, they just needed to get the game done.
But yeah, you are perpetuating a cycle on a macro scale. You are participating in mission to mission on a micro scale, and in between, you have to look at fucking spreadsheets to deal with your dudes.
Yeah.
Just war sucks all over the place.
Yeah. I've enjoyed the reading. I saw somebody, I forget who it was. Somebody had the reading of all of the like shitty spreadsheet and soldier management and all that stuff being analogous to the shit Kojima hated doing at Konami or something like that.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Anyways, yeah, you take out vehicles, more vehicles pop up, you take them out. It's a quick mission. The only thing that... Like, there is a blueprint you can get in this mission for a flamethrower. It's really hard to find, though, because this is another mission, like one of the earlier ones, where the helicopter, the blueprint is kept inside a helicopter, so you gotta blow it up and, like, run to where the helicopter landed and exploded.
And logically, why?
Yeah, I don't like it.
Who put that there?
Yeah, there's no way you would ever know, I bet there was a blueprint in that helicopter.
It's very important for one team's blueprint to get to another team. We're gonna put it on this helicopter, but wait. Something came up, helicopter, we need you to shoot the ghost man.
Yeah.
Pretty sure the legendary big boss is still operating in our region. I don't know why we didn't move. This fucking sucks for everybody. Nobody's doing any good war around here but him. We should leave.
You know, we should probably just stop doing wars so this dude stops making money, because he's stealing all of our
Big Boss
business.
is the true global deterrent. We figured it out.
Oh, man. It happened in an earlier take of this mission I did, but if you ever if you ever get caught, Quiet will shoot the dude that just caught you.
Yes.
To try and stop the alert.
She's a good friend.
Yeah. But that she will do that even in some situations where you're like, Quiet, please don't shoot this guy in the face. For instance, if you're in slow-mo, like you just got caught and you're going to grab the dude in CQC before he can call the alert, sometimes while you're grabbing him, she will shoot him in the face at the same time. And sometimes she is, due to just weird timing with getting caught and trying to Fulton the dude, sometimes she'll shoot the dude I am Fultoning in the head as he's flying up into the air. And that sucks. It's a very rare occurrence. So it's never like a, wow, Quiet really fucked this up for me, but it's pretty funny at least. Use this very tiny tree for cover.
If it works.
Also, I've always enjoyed the reload animation for rocket launchers like these, where it's just like, you just dump it. You just have more in your pocket. There's no time to reload this fucking thing. Haven't used the Killer Bee in a while, but, I mean, it's nice for its homing, but it's a very weak rocket launcher. It takes like 6 shots to take this fucking thing down.
Yeah, they spend so much time working out the self-replication.
Yeah.
It couldn't really up the payload.
Yeah.
You completed the objective. Now get out of there.
The fucking helicopter crashes so far away every time. It can just never crash straight down.
Hey, Quiet, could you teleport over there and teach me how to make a flamethrower, please?
Please.
Please?
But, yeah, when I was doing this, I was just like, alright, the helicopter crashed somewhere over there. Hope I can find it. And it took me a long time to find it. And in fact, if you're ever doing this and you really can't find the fucking thing, the easiest way to find it is to actually restart from a checkpoint. And for some reason, it's floating in the air now.
You did run halfway to Afghanistan. But...
Yeah. But there you go. That blueprint is not for a flamethrower for you. It's a flamethrower for your robot.
Oh, I was hoping you were going to say dog.
Oh, yeah.
Man, I was hoping.
There was a flamethrower that you could actually use yourself in Metal Gear Solid 3, but it was only in the multiplayer, in Metal Gear Online, that you could use it. It's kind of weird. I never got to play Metal Gear Online for MGS3, so I'm not sure what it's like. I did not have a modem attachment for my PS2. I don't know if you can still play Metal Gear Online for MGS3, but fans have made private servers for MGS4's Metal Gear Online since the official servers got taken down several years ago, actually. Yeah, there's still ways to play that one at least. There's also a Metal Gear Online for Metal Gear Solid 5, but it's not very good.
I think we've mentioned that.
Yeah. I've only played it like a couple of times, but like...
Actually break a sweat next time.
Dang, your animals love you.
And Quiet. Oh, another hamburger tape.
Oh, good. Oh, it was all worth it.
Somehow the hamburger tape was...
sloth.
Oh, man.
The sloth couldn't escape the fire fast enough. Oh, no. The iguana died, too. And the dog.
Vampire moose.
Boss, as we suspected, the mastermind behind the kid's escape was Eli. It's hard to believe, but apparently he's been...
How is this hard to believe? He keeps trying to kick your ass constantly. We just listened to a fucking tape about how he hijacked a psychic kid's brain to pilot a mech to kick our ass. Where's the surprise?
Where is he?
I told you, your father's not here.
They're back.
Yes, they're back. But don't get any bright ideas. Your quarters are under full
He should be
surveillance.
voiced by Cam Clark with
Limited
helium.
privileges have been
Oh,
suspended.
yeah.
No more uprisings for you. Did you really think it would be that easy, Commander? you'll get your boys back.
I'll get you some new boys.
See the boss, too.
First, I need to know what you sent them to do.
They wanted to leave.
To their homelands.
They wanted to go home. That's all.
So they were just homesick then.
Not quite. Military warlords, PFs, the armies that murder their families. Cousins, brothers, parents. They all had someone they wanted to kill. I told them, last chance to face the world with no regrets.
Last chance.
You better be ready for your drag back here. Ready to face the world as enemies.
No!
That's the first word he's ever said to his son.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, buddy.
I'm not like you!
Well, on a genetic level.
Goodbye, father. I don't need you anymore.
Except later when you will need his corpse.
I'm gonna need your genetic code at some point, Dad.
But like the living you, I will never need the living you. I love it.
Damn it.
What the fuck? How angry do you have to be to supercharge Psycho Mantis to make a mech fly?
Was Ralph really an accident? Or did Eli just rig it to stir up the boys? Either way, he had to have been planning for this all along. Bidding farewell to the world.
Damn it. They took our robot that was strangely functional enough to be a big robot again. Thanks, Huey.
I guess every kid gets a trophy these days.
Yeah.
Some of them just happen to be 8 stories tall.